Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and yesterday we got revealed two brand new legacy cards that have been retrained into really cool effect monsters in the lovely TCG. So let's talk about it. So first things first, we have the Wicked Dragon. This used to be a really cool level 7 vanilla, and now it is a brand new monster. It has some really cool effects that it's retrained. It's actually not a vanilla monster. So first things first, the Wicked Dragon has the ability to spell summon itself by tributing a dark monster from hand or field. Now, what's good about this card is that if you were playing a deck, let's say Layer of Darkness, you contribute your opponent's monsters because this card allows you to tribute a dark monster. A Layer of Darkness allows you to tribute one dark monster. Oh, allows you to tribute your opponent's monsters, also turns all their monsters into darks. So think of this as like a really cool kaiju summoning onto your field. Then, if this card will be destroyed by battle, you may send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard to spell summon back onto the field. Now, to be honest with you, that second effect will probably never happen. If your opponent ever just reads the card, they'll realize that they can't destroy this thing by battle, and they'll probably remove it by some other means. However, I still think this is like a really cool kaiju option in Layer of Darkness, allowing you to tribute your opponent's monsters using your field spell, which would be pretty cool. Now, does this boost Layer of Darkness into the meta? Absolutely not, but it's still a really cool card. I could definitely see it as like a really cool, fun option at your locals, being like, cool, I'm playing Layer, which is already a rogue deck. I'm going second. Let me just activate Layer, activate this card's effect in hand, tribute one of your dark monsters, spell summon it, and now I just have a level 7 monster. And if I have a level 3 tuner, hey, I make a 10. Or hey, I'm just going to use it as a beat stick, or hey, I'm going to use it as link material, or whatever you want to do with it. Still pretty awesome. Next, we have a brand new Legacy of the Heavenly Pegasus. This is a brand new card. It's a retrain of vanilla. It's a level 6, 2250 attack. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can spell summon this card from your hand. Then it can attack directly this turn, so this card's a time card. Then, if your opponent activates a card to this card, you can quick effect burn your opponent up to the link of this card's effect. So basically, what this card does is that let's say your opponent's like, oh, we're going into time, and my opponent just summoned a monster that can attack directly. Let me activate, let's say, a card that targets and negates like Imperm. Cool. You activate a card, I'll do Chain 2. Chain 2 will burn you, and then this card will become immune to anything that are activated and like before the chain. So basically, if this is the last thing in the chain that's targeting this card or just affecting this card in general, it'll burn your opponent, which is already good in time, and make itself immune to whatever was targeting it or just trying to get rid of it. So, for example, if your opponent was like, oh, negating your opponent summons something, bottomless it. Well, it's like, oh, not really, because I'll just activate the effect to make it immune to the chain and burn you because it'll be like a chain link 2 effect. And then it'll just still attack directly, which is kind of funny. It's like a really cool burn card. Is it like the best burn card ever? Technically, no, because they just have 2 ways to remove this card. They can. However, they have to waste 2 removals on this card, and just using 1 removal will cause them to burn unless they can like quick effect negate it or destroy it again in response to it's activating its chain. So like if they go bottomless, it goes chain the effect to burn and then make itself immune, and then you go chain imperm to negate. Well, then you got rid of it and it doesn't burn you. However, you wasted 2 cards on a little vanilla monster that can attack directly, basically, which is kind of crazy. But I can definitely see this being like a time card. Your opponent forces this out on you, and it says, "Look, you either have it out to this card or you're losing the game on time. Do what you need to do." And that's kind of crazy. I could definitely see this card being like a cheeky side deck option. But that's really all I got. I hope you all enjoy. Don't doing stupid. See you next one, and bye-bye.